I didn't know your name, but I felt the pull, like a whisper in the wind, something beautiful. You walked in like a memory I hadn't lived yet, and suddenly my heart knew what it had always kept. Before the words, before the touch, before the stars aligned for us, I think my soul had already guessed. You were meant for me even before we met, written in the stars in a fate we won't forget. Like a song I never heard but knew every line, like a home I hadn't seen but felt was mine. You were always there, just out of sight, waiting for the perfect time to shine your light. You were meant for me even before we met. There were days I felt alone, but somehow held by a love I couldn't name, but deeply felt. Now I see it clear, you were part of the plan, even when I didn't know where to stand. The pieces fit, the past makes sense. You were the answer hiding in the silence, and now I know why nothing felt quite right. You were meant for me even before we met, written in the stars in a fate we won't forget. Like a dream I kept returning to each night, like a fire I felt before the first light. You were always near, I just hadn't seen that love like this was waiting in between. You were meant for me even before we met. Maybe love doesn't always start with hello, maybe our hearts remember what our minds don't know. I believe we were promised from the start, two souls, one love, one heart. You were meant for me even before we met. A love like ours, never second guessed. Through every lifetime I'd find you again. In every world I'd love you the same. You were always mine, I just hadn't found you yet. You were meant for me even before we met.